Book 3rd, Chapter 8 of Les Misérables. Translated by Isabel F. HAPGOOD. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Vera and Miel. Les Misérables by Victor Hugo. Book 3rd, The House in the Rue Plumet. Chapter 8, The Death of a Horse. The dinners are better at Eden's than at Bombarda's, exclaimed Zéphine. I prefer Bombarda to Eden, declared Blachevelle. There is more luxury, it is more Asiatic. Look at the room downstairs. There are mirrors, glazes, on the walls. I prefer them, glazes, ices. On my plate, said Favourite. Blachevelle persisted. Look at the knives. The handles are of silver at Bombarda's, and of bone at Eden's. Now, silver is more valuable than bone. Except for those who have a silver chin, observed Tholomyès. He was looking at the dome of the Invalides, which was visible from Bombarda's windows. A pause ensued. Tholomyès, exclaimed Fameux. Listolier and I were having a discussion just now. A discussion is a good thing, replied Tholomyès. A quarrel is better. We are disputing about philosophy. Well, which do you prefer, Descartes or Spinoza? Dusaugier, said Tholomyès. This decree pronounced, he took a drink, and went on. I consent to live. All is not at an end on earth, since we can still talk nonsense, for there I return thanks to the immortal gods. We lie. One lies, but one laughs. One affirms, but one doubts. The unexpected bursts forth from the syllogism. That is fine. There are still human beings here below who know how to open and close the surprise box of a paradox merrily. This, ladies, which you are drinking with so tranquil an air, is Madeira wine, you must know, from the vineyard of Corral de Frères, which is 317 fathoms above the level of the sea. Attention while you drink. 317 fathoms. And Monsieur Bombarda, the magnificent eating-house keeper, gives you those 317 fathoms for 4 francs and 50 centimes. Again Fameux interrupted him. Your opinions fix the law. Who is your favourite author? Père? Gand? No, Chou. And Tholomyès continued. Honour to Bombarda. He would equal Monophis of Elephanta, if he could but get me an Indian dancing girl, and Dugillion of Gaironia, if he could bring me a Greek courtesan. For, O ladies, there were Bombardas in Greece and in Egypt. Apuleius tells of them. Alas, always the same, nothing more unpublished by the Creator and creation. Nil sub sole novum, says Solomon. Amor omnibus idem, says Virgil, and Carabine mounts with Caraban into a bark of Saint Cloud, as Aspasia embarked with Pericles upon the fleet at Samos. One last word. Do you know what Aspasia was, ladies? Although she lived at an epoch where women had, as yet, no soul, she was a soul of rosy and purple hue, more ardent hue than fire, fresher than the dawn. Aspasia was a creature in whom 2 extremes of womanhood met. She was a goddess prostitute, Socrates plus Menelescu. Aspasia was created in case a mistress should be needed for Prometheus. Tholomyès, once started, would have found some difficulty in stopping, had not a horse fallen down upon the quay just at that moment. The shock caused the cart and the orator to come to a dead halt. It was a Beauceron mare, old and thin, and one fit for the necker, which was dragging a very heavy cart. On arriving in front of Bombarda's, the worn-out, exhausted beast had refused to proceed any further. This incident attracted a crowd. Hardly had the cursing and indignant carter had time to utter with proper energy the sacramental word, "Matin," the jade backed up, with a pitiless cut of a whip, when the jade fell, never to rise again. On hearing the hubbub made by the passers-by, Tholomyès' merry auditors turned their heads, and Tholomyès took advantage of the opportunity to bring his elocution to a close with his melancholy strophe. Elle était de ce monde où couscous et carrosse ont le même destin, et, rose, elle a vécu ce que vivent les roses, l'espace d'un matin. Poor horse, sighed Fantine, and Dahlia exclaimed, There's Fantine on the point of crying over horses. How can one be such a pitiful fool as that? At that moment, Favourite, holding her arms and throwing her head back, looked resolutely at Tholomyès and said, "Come, now, the surprise?" "Exactly. The moment has arrived," replied Tholomyès. "Gentlemen, the hour for giving these ladies a surprise has struck." "Wait for us a moment, ladies." "It begins with a kiss," said Blachevelle. "On the brow," added Tholomyès. Each gravely bestowed a kiss on his mistress's brow. Then all four filed out through the door, with their fingers on their lips. Favourite clapped her hands on their departure. "It's beginning to be amusing already," said she. "Don't be too long," murmured Fantine. "We are waiting for you." Book Third, Chapter 8.